Hey everyone, okay, so today's tutorial is going to be on YouTube and how to succeed and how to keep your channel going, subscribers, how to get them going, all that stuff. The reason this tutorial came about was because I received an email, one of those kind of spam things, in my email box that said, you know, secret ways to increase your subscribers and all that nonsense. And it got me interested because there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of YouTube videos talking about subscribers and all of that, but when you click on the videos, excuse me, oftentimes they don't really have that many subscribers. So it's kind of interesting as well that those people with loads and loads and loads of subscribers rarely talk about how they got to where they are. So I'm going to go through all the things that I've learned and mistakes that I've made along the way so that you can hopefully use these tips and tricks and help your channel to grow. The very first one we need to talk about is the titles. Now, the title is very important. The best thing I can tell you about title is to be very specific to what your video is about. So I'm a makeup channel, and if you're watching this and you're not makeup related, it doesn't matter, all these tips apply. So if I'm doing a video on blusher and I'm showing somebody how to apply it, it would be how to apply blusher, or how to apply blusher properly, or something along those lines, but make sure it's specific. Also, make sure that people recognize it's you. Lots of people put their username first and then the title of the video. That's perfectly fine too, whatever works for you. I use capitals, lots of people use capitals, some use all lowercase, some use normal standard. It really doesn't matter. Just do whatever makes you happy, but make sure that you're consistent with it, that you have a style and you keep going with it and you create it. Also, if you're new to YouTube, you can number your videos 1, 2, or put the date. That way people know that you've posted, and if they've missed one, they can always go back and find it. The second tip, and this is the best one that I can give you because it's the one that nobody does, is your description bar. Your description bar needs to be filled in about all the information that is in your video, every single thing. The reason for this is that your description bar, every word in that description bar is searchable on YouTube. So eventually people will find your videos just by using some of the wording that you've used in your description bar. And most people, they don't fill it in, which is very naughty. Make sure you fill in your description bar 100%. Keep it accurate to what your video is, very important. Also put your social media contacts, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff. All my stuff is in the description bar in the beginning. So make sure you do that. So that's very important. This tip alone will help you along the way, believe you me. The next thing to deal with is tags. Now everybody is obsessed with tags. It's the tags that make the video. It's not. Title is the first thing, description bar is the second, and tags, your meta tags, are the final step. They are the least important in terms of those three. So what do? Keep your tags absolutely 100% relevant to your video. Do not use misleading tags like the ones on the screen now. Don't use those. If your video, like mine, is about makeup, keep them makeup related. Absolutely important. Another thing you can do, and I learned this at a seminar about YouTube and all that kind of stuff, is you can use other people's, you can absolutely use other people's usernames in your description bar, providing they are in the same genre that you are, so makeup. However, you need to bear this in mind. Using other people's usernames pisses people off greatly. Not many, but it pisses some people off. They feel it's cheating, all that stuff. I made this mistake in the early days. I no longer use other people's names in my tags, but I made that mistake and I don't. It's up to you. It's not frowned upon. However, what is frowned upon is using incredibly misleading tags. Now, a misleading tag, as the one you just saw, is that keep them absolutely specific to your video. And here's the best one. Do not repeat a word more than once. So this video is going to be about blusher. I'm going to write in the tags my first name, my username, which is Goss Makeup Artist, then the title of the video, how to apply blusher. All separate words. But I'm not going to repeat the word blusher again. Do not repeat words. YouTube considers it spamming and you'll be knocked down the list. Very important. As I mentioned about misleading tags, YouTube will consider it a no-no and slap you around the face if they catch you, and you can have your account suspended. So please bear that in mind. So try not to use words more than once. Blusher. You could use blushing. You could use blush. You could have other words, rouge, cheeks, shimmer, glow, but do not repeat the same word, and keep them very specific to your video. If there's a video trending that's Lara Croft and your videos are about woodwork, do not add Lara Croft in. It's frowned upon and it's very naughty. To recap, your titles, very important. Keep them very specific to the video and get a style so that everybody knows it's you. Your description bar needs to be filled out completely about all the information in the video, including all your social media links and, very important, any websites and anything else that might go with the video that you're talking about. If I'm talking about a product, I'll put a link into that website. That's great. Tags, your meta tags. Be specific towards the video. Do not use misleading tags. They will not help you at all. They will only hinder you in the long run. And these tips, when used consistently, as I mentioned, will really help you to gain new subscribers, to get your channel more prevalent, and also just to keep you relevant. Another thing to mention is your uploading frequency. Very important that you have a frequency that everybody is aware of. Place it on your YouTube channel. If it's once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, let people know so they know where to find you. Another thing is, and this is very important, your background. Regardless of where you're filming, I film with an infinite white background and I film with a normal background. Make sure it's clean. Nobody wants to see messy bedrooms, messy sitting rooms and all that stuff. It's so important. Make sure your background is clean regardless of where you're filming. Use the best camera you can absolutely find. When I originally started uploading YouTube videos, I used a webcam. Then I moved on to a tiny little digital camera, and I've now moved on to a Sony NEX VG30. So use the best camera you absolutely can and make sure the lighting is as good as possible. And all these tips will absolutely help you. If you implement them, as mentioned, you'll see your subscribers increase greatly. Hope this has helped some people and good to share, so make sure you do. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.